Well, I think every person that owns any property needs to have a will. If you're a single parent or the only parent of a child, in your will you're going to designate who's going to be the guardian of your child if they're a minor, should something happen to you. So I think everyone needs a will in one way or another. If you own property, especially real estate, if you own a home, then it complicates things for the people that you leave behind. And so if you die without a will, we have to follow what's called an intestate succession, which is having to file an application to determine heirship with the court, and the judge and another attorney have to determine who the heirs are. They have to look for any unknown heirs, and then the court will say, okay, well, these are the heirs that we have found. And so what I find is a lot of times an individual may want their property to go to one of their children or to a grandchild. And if you don't leave those instructions, then the property could go to people you never intended to have your property. If someone dies without a will, and one child initiates, and most of the times there's conflicts within the family, and so you don't trust the person who's initiating it, or potentially one of the siblings is living in the house and doesn't want to do anything because they're living there, and the property doesn't really belong to them. It belongs to all the kids, but they're kind of squatting, I guess, and you have to get them out. There's lots of situations where things get really, really complicated. And honestly, if there's instructions about how things are to go, to me, people have a tendency of saying, okay, well, that's what my dad wanted, or that's what my mom wanted. But when there's no instructions, then I think it leads to more conflict and turmoil and problems. I think it's very important to be prepared, because once you're gone, most people want to have an easy transition for those who they leave behind. And the way to ensure that is to have a will and leave the instructions about what you want to happen to your property.